Hey Zoo family, we're back in the kitchen today thanks to our sponsor Typhur and their Dome 2 air fryer. This is not my first air fryer, but this is seriously the first one that I have enjoyed using. And it has a variety of features that I am so excited to show you and really try out, because I've only tried this out in one use.
Yeah, we've done a few recipes. We haven't done a ton.
Right.
We're actually here to do a lot of things. And
a lot of different things. And I've never air fried fruit before, which I'm very excited to try because I love apple chips. A northern girl, we used to pick apples and we used to dehydrate them up north. That's what I got in the grocery store. So I'm really excited to try those homemade
Dome 2 today. Here's what we love about this air fryer. It is designed with a massive open tray. So many of them will only have this much space and it'll be super deep. Who needs a deep air fryer? That actually creates unevenness of distribution of heat. So you can see this is wide. If you're cooking small chicken wings, you can fit 32 chicken wings. If you're cooking burgers, you can fit at least 9 big burgers. I mean, it's made for a large family. And that's our main gripe with most air fryers, is that they are not made for large families.
Right. I don't want to stay in the kitchen for an hour air frying things.
Yes.
Twice.
Well,
or 3 times.
And what typically happens is half our family's eating the first round of food, and then you and I eat alone later because air fryers don't typically cook enough. Aren't able to, like for instance, some air fryers could only cook 4 burgers. This can cook all of our burgers. All 8 of us can have our burger cooked, and we can sit down to a meal at the same time.
Right. And bonus, they give you recipes, which is amazing. No guessing, no Googling,
in the app.
Buying cookbooks.
Yes.
That may be my favorite feature.
There's a whole app. You can find all the recipes in the app. Something that was really frustrating about other air fryers is they just give you the manual of how to use it and don't give you any ideas for how to translate all your existing recipes into air fryer recipes. So today we're actually going to try to air fry a steak. We're highly skeptical. We have 8 different things we want to try, and tonight on the menu is, let's see, bacon cheeseburgers, potato wedges, corn ribs. If you don't know what those are, we'll explain what they are, and apple crisps, and then Daisy's making her own meal over here. Bacon is super simple. You just lay your strips in, and I believe it's 400 degrees for 10 minutes. There's actually a bacon setting built in, which is great, because we're a family that loves bacon, don't we?
Yes.
Tell me how much you love bacon.
A lot.
A lot. She needs bacon on her burgers, bacon on her pizza. Yes, she literally picks it off. It's the quirkiest thing. We order a bacon cheeseburger. She picks the bacon off the burger, sets it aside on the plate, and eats it as dessert. Basically, it's a bacon dessert at the end of her cheeseburger. Okay, so we got our bacon. We're in, power on, bacon setting, 10 minutes at 400 and go. And Mom knows that she typically puts bacon in
the oven
back here. She started doing that because that's the only way to cook a whole package of bacon.
Exactly.
But we fit a whole package of bacon in there.
And it's supposed to be half the time as what it takes in the oven. So
the oven is 20 minutes, right?
Right, if for the way that we like bacon.
So we're gonna see how this comes out after 10 minutes. So while we are waiting for the bacon to cook, we're gonna start preparing our potatoes. We wash them, we keep the skin on. It's super simple. All you do to make a potato wedge is you cut it in half again, 45-degree angle, and slice in. But all you do is you cut them up like this, you toss them in oil, and then we have a seasoning that we like, but you can do garlic powder, salt, pepper, whatever you do. So what we do is we chop them up into 8ths, very easy to do, and then we just toss them with 2 tablespoons of oil, the oil of your choice, and then your seasoning, and heavily season them. And then we put them in, I think, for 20 minutes, and they come out so delicious. Keep it in the bowl, keep it in the bowl. Okay, good. Hold on.
Our bacon is done. Okay, seriously, that took like no time, and we haven't even prepped. We just finished prepping the wedges.
No time.
That's
we couldn't get these done without that being done and ready for the next thing, which is amazing because you don't want your meal, the first thing you cook, being cold by the time your main thing is done. So we're doing these up front before the burgers because they tend to hold their heat really well. As long as you just put some tin foil on them and put them in the microwave on a plate or something when they come out. So let's get these in.
You can hear it. It's like water.
Ooh, and there's our bacon. This is chewy bacon. Do we want to run it a little longer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The
Now,
bacon queen.
Keep in mind, they will harden.
Yeah,
on you.
that's
so
true.
I would only put it maybe in a minute.
Not much longer. We
No.
like crispy bacon.
So I'm noticing that the bacon hasn't shrank.
That's right. It didn't lose its size.
No.
I wonder, is that because of the quickness of the cook
Probably.
time? I don't know, but these are larger. One of them got a little thin, but some of them stayed really nice and thick and wide.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the brand. We can't attribute that to the air fryer. All we know is we love the way the bacon came out. It looks so good. Our wedges are ready to go in now. They look great. They look highly seasoned. They look oily and ready to cook. All you have to do is air fry them. 355 is the setting for these, and these go for 20 minutes, and we'll check on them in a little bit. So we got Caleb and Logan with me for the next part of this. We are making corn ribs. We've never done this before. We sliced the corn on the cob long ways, so all of the kernels are still attached to a little bit of bone. That's why you call them ribs. It's funny, cute, right? And then we're going to cover them in butter and all the seasonings that we want, and then air fry them. And then obviously, when you're eating them, you hold them like a rib and and eat the corn.
How do you eat corn?
Well,
Do you go typewriter or do you go
You go
around?
and then turn and then Okay, anyways, jokes aside, we need to get this done because the potatoes are almost out. It's ridiculous. We can't keep up with it. So what we're gonna do is cover these with butter. I'm gonna put all my butter on and then toss them. You boys are gonna try to toss them. I wanna see how you do. Add some paprika and a little bit of mojo seasoning. If you don't know what that is, it just has garlic and citrus in it because we want like a citrusy taste, and we don't have any lime juice to put on these or anything. All of that is in there. Toss.
You go.
Let's see. Gently, a little bit of this, and then don't get butter on yourself, son. Let's turn it this way and do the same thing, and a little bit. Maybe we should fold.
With a spatula?
Just wait.
We're learning as we
I
go.
didn't see that ending well. And then, go like that and turn it in on itself so we get all the butter everywhere. The butter and the mojo and some paprika too. It's gonna kind of be like a little bit like street corn. If you've ever had street corn somewhere, some paprika in there. We wanna make sure there's butter on every little piece. It might seem like I'm doing this to death, but remember that the butter is going to liquefy and seep down into the bottom of the air fryer and take with it a lot of the seasoning. So that's why you want to make sure the heavily seasoned stuff that goes in there. Oh, baby!
Oh, that's so good.
Those look so good. So good. Okay, our corn ribs are ready to go. They are smothered in butter and our seasonings. We're gonna pop it in and 390 for 20 minutes, and then we'll check on it in just a little bit. So I'm gonna prep the burgers while that's going, and I'm sure by the time I'm done, I'm gonna hear it beeping because I can't keep up with it, like I keep saying. We have our favorite butcher's blend of seasoning that we put on our burgers. It keeps it real simple. We have made this before, so we know we like it. This thing does burgers so well. I've bought multiple indoor grilling products. Nothing ever gets hot enough to put a sear on the meat. I can't stand when you pull your burgers out of whatever you're pulling them out of and it's just gray. There's no char, no nothing. It just makes them gross, frankly. When I put them in, I actually take a thermometer and I have it track the temperature, and Typhur sent us this. This is the best thermometer for food I've ever used. It's rated for the Typhur. It's also rated for your oven, obviously. And it's the Typhur Gold Quad, Typhur Gold Sync Quad. And it comes with 4 thermometers. So if you're cooking a Thanksgiving turkey and you want one in each breast, one in each thigh like I do at Thanksgiving, it has an incredibly long range. I've used this multiple times, and I've bought many different thermometers off of Amazon. Bluetooth ones, ranging down from 20 up to like 120. Nothing has ever worked this well. And the one thing that lets me know they know what they're doing and they have a quality product is that as your protein is cooking, as you're waiting for it to come up to its final temperature, it tells you how long is left, and it's actually accurate. I've never had a thermometer be truly accurate. My last thermometer, which I'm throwing out now that I have this, I'm just so fed up with it. My last thermometer, I used it at Thanksgiving. It could not tell me how long was left on the turkey. No matter how long the turkey was in there, it was totally off base, totally wrong. I've used this multiple times and it's right every time, down to within 30 to 60 seconds. So if your burgers are cooking, it'll tell you, for instance, you have 9 minutes left. It's always right on the money. I don't know how they did it, but they finally made a thermometer for protein that tracks the time and tells you how long you actually have left on your meat. So I'm gonna season my burgers. I'm gonna put one of these thermometers in, and if you can get close, you have to go until this little black marker here is inside your protein. There are actually multiple reading positions within, it's not just the tip. It reads here, it reads at multiple places, and it also has a sensor out here to read the ambient temperature inside your oven or inside your air fryer. It connects to your phone through Wi-Fi. If you have a slow roast or something going and you need to leave the house and your husband's there and he swears he's gonna keep an eye. No, he's laughing. This is not a true story. I don't know why she's laughing. If you're cooking a slow roast and your husband swears he's gonna keep an eye on it while you're at the store or whatever, or picking up the kids from dance, you can just take your phone with you and it connects with this through your home's Wi-Fi, and you can keep an eye on how it's looking and tell him it's done, take it out of the oven. It's so nice. Technology's incredible. Hey, look at those. Those look so delicious. They smell so good. I've never had a corn rib, but boy, am I excited. Are you excited?
They bended.
They did. They bent as they were cooking and as they are supposed to. And I know they came out right because every recipe in the Typhur app has a photo of what that food's supposed to look like when it's done. And this matches perfectly. There's supposed to be a little charred on the edge. Gosh, I can't wait to try these. Our burgers are ready to go. These are massive. These are somewhere between a 1/4 pound and 1/3 of a pound. So if you were only making strictly like a 1/4 pound burger, you could probably fit 9 or 10 burgers in here. We have 8. We have our seasoning on them. They're ready to go. We have our little thermometers in here. I'll show you the app in a second. We're gonna put it in. And it only takes 9 to 15 minutes, depending on how many burgers you have and their thickness. And you wanna do 375. Here we go. To use your thermometer, just choose your probe in the app. You can set up your cook time. The next thing you'll do is choose the type of meat. Here we're doing beef. Choose what cut, which is chuck for this video, and then choose your rareness level or wellness level. Here we're gonna do medium well. And what it does is immediately starts tracking the course of your cooking, monitors the ambient temperature, the internal temp of your protein, and you can just watch it cook to completion. Okay, so we have a plate of food here. We got our burger with some bacon on it, our corn ribs, and our potatoes. Let's start with the potatoes. Everyone try a potato. Let's get some feedback on our potatoes. Daisy wanted to try some things too. You like them? Grab a corn rib. Try a corn rib. They're a little crunchy. Don't think that they're gonna be soft, like boiled corn. It's fried, so it's crunchy. And you'll notice it's citrusy, salty, buttery. I tried a little bit. I cheated on that. You like it? It's actually really good.
It's salty, sour, yet sweet.
Yeah, it's all of it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, and now everyone grab a bite of burger. Okay?
One bite.
One bite, pass along. Mom, you can start on the other end.
Okay,
It's a big bite is fine, but
Not that big, bro.
it's fine. It's fine. Not that big, bruh. And then he takes an equally large one. Caleb's the Burger King. I mean, not the Burger King as in like the restaurant. We gotta get you the costume. That's better than the last time we made burgers.
This is good.
That is really good. And the bacon. What are your thoughts on the bacon, Katie?
A full plate of them.
Uh-huh. It is so good. Timmy, do you like it?
Why haven't we eaten yet?
Okay, we are gonna start. We gotta eat dinner. What are you gonna say?
This tastes just like Five Guys.
Are you kidding me?
I can't tell the difference.
It
Oh.
actually does.
That is wild. That's high praise. Like restaurant burger. Okay, while we're eating dinner, we have our apples to make some dehydrated apple crisps. They're ready to go. We're gonna put them in. It's gonna probably take 2 hours, but we are going to start it at an hour at 210 and see how they look after that.
So it's day 2 in the kitchen. We did our apples. We're gonna taste test them now. These are apple chips. Daisy, you want one?
Apple crisps, apple chips. We did not put cinnamon on them
No.
or anything like that.
No, but I really like these apples though.
You like them?
I
You
like
good?
them.
You good? Do you like them?
Yes.
What do you like about them? That they're healthy? Is that good? Is that a good face?
Yes.
Okay, and Mom, now what are we gonna do?
Okay, so we're gonna try frozen pizzas.
Because it's after church, and that's a simple lunch.
It is.
And we've never made a pizza in an air fryer because most air fryers can't hold a pizza.
Right.
But guess what? This guy can more than hold our pizza.
Yeah.
Look at that. Like I think this could hold a 12-inch pizza. Wow.
Maybe.
Holy cow. Actually dwarfs this thing. This looks so small in there. So we're gonna do that.
We're gonna try it.
If you go to make some pizzas, bear in mind it will tell you that the temperature should only be 340, even though your frozen pizza box will say 400 or 425. Simple tip, follow the instructions. Follow the Typhur and trust the Typhur instructions. There is a heating element on the top and below the food. First time we've mentioned that, and it's really helpful for getting an even bake on your pizzas. You, little lady.
Are stealing the show.
Stop stealing the show. Stop stealing the show. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the pizza button, and I'm actually gonna hit play there, and it's going to preheat. It has a preheat function, so it will tell me when to put the pizza in. Okay, we're preheated. It just dinged. We're gonna drop our pizza in, put it back in, and it.
Oh, it held the time.
So it's going, and we're noticing it's much quieter on the pizza setting. Okay, it's done. There's our pizza, y'all.
Wow.
Nice. See if you can get a bite without burning yourself. A little bit, a little bit.
It's so good.
Is it good?
It's like
Okay. Crust came out good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's really good. Very good.
Yeah.
It actually made the bottom nice and crispy, and the top is, it's more even, probably more even
think
than
it
an
is,
oven
yeah.
pizza because there's an element on the top and the bottom. So we got our next one. This will be the last you see of any of this because we're gonna move on to the next item. But I would say very successful. Very successful, agreed?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. It passes the pizza test. Okay, just to sidetrack things, there's something I've got to know. I've got to know if an air fryer can cook a delicious steak at home in 10 minutes. The setting on this Typhur says it will do a steak in 10 minutes. I think it's like 450 degrees. To say I'm skeptical, it's putting it lightly. I'm gonna say right now, I don't think you can have good steak at home in an air fryer in 8 minutes. I've literally seen TikToks, I've seen shorts, reels, videos of people equally shocked at delicious steak that has come out of an air fryer. I saw one of a chef of a high-end steak restaurant saying, I don't think this is gonna work. And when she tasted it, she dropped the silverware and said, I guess I might as well quit my job. That's a quote from the TikTok I saw. So all I've done is just salt and pepper, and I'm gonna salt and pepper both sides, and we're gonna put it in and see what happens. So when you wanna cook a steak, it's going to set their time and the temperature automatically. And this is another one, just like with a pizza, where it's gonna preheat for 7 minutes and then have me put the steak in. Okay, our preheating phase is done. It's ready for our steak, and put it back in, and it picks back up where it left off. It's in cook mode already, you don't have to hit anything. And in 10 minutes, we'll know whether it's possible to have a good steak out of an air fryer. Dark Nabbit, you gotta try this too.
Who would have thought?
Salt and pepper. Not even
fillet.
not even a high-end
Or meat.
cut of meat.
Right.
A better cut of meat than sirloin. Not even garlic butter on it. Not even all the things that steakhouses do to.
That's ridiculous.
It shouldn't be that good. I'm just saying. It shouldn't be that good. You try it and tell me what you think, but it shouldn't be that good in an air fryer. On my word. Whenever you're following a recipe in the app, you can actually start the cooking from within the app. Click the Start Cook button, and for whatever recipe you're looking at, the app will communicate with your Dome 2 and actually set the temperature and the cook time, and then you just press the play button on the Dome 2. Okay, you can see that the app already did its job, like I said. Wings are ready to go. We have big wings. There's 25 of them in this. Incredible. We probably would have fit 8 to 10 in our former air fryer. So we're gonna just do this and hit play and come back in 14 minutes. Wings are done. Wings are done. Last item. And, oh baby. Those are some good looking wings. We like our wings a little crispy, so we leave them in longer and they get that nice crisp on the outside. Those are gonna be so delicious. I already made everybody wings. They've already eaten. We started devouring them. They're so good. I'm not gonna eat all these. This is just kind of what was left over. So consider it a platter that I will eat from, everyone will eat from. But we have Asian, we tossed them in some sauces. Asian chili sauce, teriyaki, and just like a traditional buffalo sauce. And boy, are these good. They're better than most restaurants we eat at. So we had a great weekend trying out these two incredible products by Typhur. The reality is you'll only know if you try them out for yourself. If you're in the market for an air fryer, the Dome 2 is absolutely, it should be at the top of your list of what you are looking at. Go to their website, look at all it does. It does more and it has more features than we could fit into this video. And you have to. If you're in the market for a thermometer, go with Typhur's products. They have dual and quad, so 4, or they have one that comes with 2 if that's better for your kitchen. Just these are incredibly powerful products and we want you to check them out. There's a link down in the description where you can look at all of Typhur's products. We hope that you will, and we hope you enjoyed this video. We love you, Zoo Family, and we'll see you soon.